I decided to do another session. Back to back here. I'm curious about the commissary's 50% off day. Does that get booted up to happen again in some number of days? Don't know. We'll find out at some point. Well. Man, the root cellar would have been nice during that previous blessing. Like the shelter for 3 safe red rooms. No reason to go down there again, I think. My favorite storeroom. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay, what order do I want to do things in? I guess over here makes the most sense. Is the west edge. Let's go ahead and do that. Why not? 13. Got a key. Rooms with 4 doors. It's potentially very good. The chapel is kind of tempting, actually. Patio's useless here. Yeah, I do kind of like the chapel, actually. All right, let's do that. Then go this way. Okay, weight room. So, okay, don't forget, we're safe on the weight room. And the archives. Having a great hall is interesting. But these should all be more likely throughout the day, so I don't need to take anything crazy right now. Let me just take the weight room. Now, there's a chance for an item here. I remember getting a broken lever. That's right, this one has ducts. Okay. Gotta do the library if I can. Next, back to the hallway, which is fine. Ooh, no way. Is it the same? No, it's different. Okay. Okay. What this says to me... So I had a theory about this being related to the Cloister X. But I think that's not the case. This is probably, you know, the secret square for the day. I gotta probably dig on that square. But the cloister, I probably have to put the cloister on the spot that it's marked. It's really annoying, actually, but we'll have to try that. How far up is that? What rank is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, rank 6. Second over from the right. All right, we need to order our next book. That would be, actually, let's just do library. This one is done. Crafting strategy 4 is the next on my list. Okay. Let's, I guess, go through the foundation. Both not bad. I think I like security, actually. Gets us a terminal, too, in case we need it. Blue memos are true. Okay. What was it about green memos? I don't remember seeing much about green memos. Other than the one in Hartley's room are always false. But yeah. No, that was a note. That was a red note from the dark room about green memos in Hartley's room. That's really the only thing I found about green memos. Okay. Blue ones are true, red ones are lies. Unless handwritten. Let's go ahead, reduce security here. If I get really lucky with power, I could potentially connect the laboratory here. I don't want to gamble on that, though. Must learn the secrets of this room. If there... Get a new one. I'm gonna have to record the first one as well, in case there's any significance to what box it is. Oh, do these work in tandem with the ones in the reservoir? Green memos and white boxes are always lies. This is a blue memo, meaning it's true. But there are conditions, so I have to know where I found them. I do have the treasure trove here, yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. It was a white sun, right? Yeah, okay, I gotta clarify that's a box. I don't want to get mixed up between blue memos and blue boxes. So if this statement is true, and this statement is a lie. Oh no. There might be a larger puzzle going on with this room specifically. Related to those memos there. That's gonna be fun. take the Great Hall for now, but then I guess just leave it here. It's going to be a long trek back. Unless we can open this door. I don't have enough keys to guarantee that I can get in. Rather not gamble on it. Route. This path I'm making here kind of sucks. Either way is the same. Oh, that's right. I don't pay tithes here. Oh, cool. Car keys. Gems are in the black box. The gems are in a box with a statement. Alright, well, let's think through this. One of these is true, the other is false. If this one is true, that the gems are in the black box, then this one must be false. The gems are in a box with a statement becomes true, therefore it is a contradiction. If you are false, the gems are not in the black box, then there must be one of these. And this one has to be true, that the gems are in a box with a statement, which would put it here. That works. Let's see. If you're true, that's fine. That you're false, that's fine. Okay, yeah. So then if you're false, the gems have to be here, and you have to be true, but you're not. Okay. I like to check all the angles just to make sure I've got it. I don't trust myself sometimes. Well, being able to redraw is nice, but it's not really a great spot for it. It's kind of a waste. All right. Not liking the layout I'm getting this run here. Archives is safe. Okay. No. Oh my goodness. Now, question. Okay. That opens. That's nice. It's not this door that's locked, it's that door that's locked. We know it's the middle door now. Not too much of a reason for the utility box. There might be gems in the commissary I can buy. Or whatever else I need. This still says day 20 and 21. I was expecting it to get bumped up to another set of days. the shovel. That's good. We are on rank 4. So it should be this square for the treasure map. Oops. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, I don't suppose the game is nice, and because the treasure map has that we're guaranteed to get a dig spot there. Actually gonna take the rotunda, I think, just to make sure I don't get a dead end. It's an annoying amount of gems. This would be a pretty decent one to cut the gems off of if I get the chance. Don't think there's any reason to hold off on trying to go to the treasure map spot. I'm just going to trust that the game gives me a dig spot and hope that it costs no more than 2 gems. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. I should have anticipated this. I think. This would be another good one to take the gem requirement off of. Real bummer that. None of these, it doesn't affect any of these. Can you do this as many times as you want? Oh, it says right there. All right. Well, so much for that. Very disappointing losing that opportunity. Yeah, I should have thought ahead and known that, you know, having at least 3 gems would have been ideal, I think. Ooh. Yeah, alright, why not? I don't really need the office for anything in particular. I can spread money from it, though. Right, there is a gem in the safe. That's something to keep in mind. Are we locked out? We've got 2 doors in this square to try. 2 chances to hope we're not locked out. Yeah, I'm kind of getting back-to-back disappointing runs here. Oh, now you give me... Okay, well, I mean, it's... Okay, it's kind of my only option, really. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay. For some reason, I wasn't paying attention to the fact that... I think the first time I threw, I didn't notice that it doesn't change your cursor. I mean, it makes sense. It's a secret button. But somehow I just didn't notice that last time. Alright, do you still look the same? You do. The billiard room has keys, but it also means I'd have to go back to the boudoir. I don't really like. Courtyard has a chance at multiple keys, actually. Or I could get nothing. Okay, I didn't mean literally nothing. Yikes. No. Keep having to pass up good stuff. This run sucks. And are we out? I think we're out. I think I already tried this door and they're all locked. Oh. Man. This one was so short and kind of boring. I might just do another one right now. Let's do it. Guess I'm still relying a bit too much on RNG to get through here. Gambling a lot. Unavoidable to some extent. Maybe just because I'm not taking as much time as I previously would be doing. Is there anything worth grabbing in here? I don't think so. As I say, looking directly at something worth grabbing. Still the same. Yeah, I didn't immediately notice it, but this is not the right manner. I wonder why. One describe this manner as being timely. Because in that case, I am doing things within a timely manner. Okay, we got the library without needing the Nook. What happens if I've already drafted the library? Then I try, well, then I do a Nook. It's probably just going to mean the library is not in the drafting pool. I would assume that if the library is in the drafting pool, then you're guaranteed to draw it, and that's it. What are these higher volumes of drafting strategy going to teach me? This is volume 4. Am I? No, okay, I think... Did I put all these in the same one, or... No, I put them in their own. Okay. Yeah, I think for these, that makes sense. This one's volume 4. Now I've got places like this. Yeah, that's already bought. Just thinking I need to turn on the links ahead of time, even if they don't exist yet. Then they'll link automatically. They do have to be spelled correctly. And there might be some other references I need to update, but that's all right. We'll stop there. Okay. What do we have here? Tools of the trade, the guiding compass, clue, grease, and guts, workshop contraptions. About time for an upgrade. Upgrade disc guide, tool tips. Word from the editor. All right. Taking issue with inventory. In the world of drafting, the tools an architect wields are crucial in shaping their vision and bringing their designs to life. The precision, elegance, and functionality of these instruments can have a profound effect on the drafting process and the final outcome of your project. That's why it's very important to choose the right tools to complement your drafting techniques. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we will dive into the vast realm of inventory, bringing to light the many hidden tools of the trade that can enhance your favorite strategies and elevate your architectural ambitions to unprecedented heights. From classic compasses to T-squares to state-of-the-art software upgrades, the variety of drafting tools available to architects today is staggering. As we navigate this diverse landscape, regardless of whether you are a seasoned professional seeking to refine your toolkit or a budding draftsman searching for a basic set of instruments, the following articles will provide invaluable insights and guidance for architects of all levels. A guiding compass, an introduction to drafting items. Okay, I'm seeing a bunch of things on here that I've never come across. What's up with that? Change my keybinds. All right, gems. You can't have conversation about drafting items without starting with gems. These valuable stones allow architects to draft special floor plans. Stopwatch. A more short-term, very short-term alternative to paying gem cost is utilizing a stopwatch to bypass any gem cost you encounter during a frantic 1-minute drafting dash. Don't really know what that means. Does it mean that you have like a limited time to draft as many rooms as you can or something? Emerald bracelet. Of course, if you are wealthy enough to be able to afford to purchase it from the showroom, this very high-end luxury item removes the gem cost from special floor plans altogether. Okay. Repellent spray. But why remove gem cost when you can just remove the whole room? Repellent spray can free you of that annoying floor plan for up to a week. As in it removes a room from the draft pool? Ivory dice are a resource that allow you to re-roll for new floor plans while drafting. Brass compass, a useful drafting tool that adjusts the orientation of floor plans. If a room has another exit, it will have a high chance to lead north. Silver key, the orientation of floor plans matters a lot less when rooms have tons of doors. Silver key all but guarantees that your draft will result in a room with enough doors to ensure they lead where you want them to go. Gear wrench. The first item that can adjust the rarity of floor plans in the draft pool. Although it only works on mechanical rooms, it's a useful tool for customizing your experience. Where would one find this? My first thought is maybe the garage, but... Ornate Compass, another luxury item from the showroom and likely the most useful drafting tool on this list. Ornate Compass allows you to rotate floor plans as you draft them, allowing you to position doors to your advantage. Yeah, that one is massively powerful. I question how often it would be useful though, right? If it's like you only have it for the run, and it's very expensive, it's like the odds of this thing being useful is low, right? First have to encounter it, and you have to encounter it early on enough with enough money for it to be useful. Oops. There we go. Glue, Grease, and Guts Workshop Contraptions. Crafted from the depths of resourcefulness and innovation, contraptions are makeshift creations born from the fusion of two or more distinct tools. Through soldering, taping, and liberal amounts of hot glue, inventors can use the workbench found in the workshop to bring together disparate elements to forge something far greater than the sum of its parts. Blind experimentation is often the most rewarding avenue for true inventors, but for those crafters who need a bit of inspiration or guidance, we have included a list of common contraption components to kickstart your creative journey. Ooh, okay. They have some hints here about how many contraptions things are used in. That's nice. Including an unknown one for some reason. What items in here have I think the rabbit's foot was one I'd use with the coin purse. I've not done much with the compass here, I think. Should go take a picture of the contraptions that I have made and I can cross-reference them. It's about time for an upgrade. Architectural Digest's Guide to Upgrade Discs. Perhaps the most exciting item an architect can come across is an upgrade disc. This floppy data disc houses a wellspring of unique architectural plan designs explicitly for a specific room. By inserting the disc into a computer terminal, architects gain the ability to shape the destiny of a room. Guided by the enticing designs contained on the disc, this myriad of options not only allows architects to craft floor plans that align with their preferred strategies, but also enables them to adapt their creations to evolving project requirements. Furthermore, the upgrade disk's array of plans ensures that no two architects follow the same path, fostering a landscape of diverse architectural designs. A few examples: storeroom, courtyard, and nook. Yes, I've upgraded all of these, right? Yes. Tool tips. Tricks for itemized success. Stringing together adjoining hallways has always been the most straightforward strategy when using a hall pass. Drafting floor plans like tunnel, I have yet to draft tunnel, or even draw it, and secret passage are an easy way to set up longer chains of hallways. Yeah, hall pass combined with tunnel and some other things would be pretty good, huh? You can adjust the settings in the terminal located in security to make security doors more or less common. If you have found a key card, it is worth changing these settings to high. And if you haven't, you may want to set them to low. Right, so what advantage do you have what do you actually have for setting it high? I know it gives you some like extra information to display, specifically I think the rarity, but what else do you get? Does it affect what rooms you can draw? Or their odds of being drawn? I have to pay more attention to that. They're saying with a key card, there's some advantage to setting them high. Hmm. For the endeavoring gardener, a watering can is a fundamental tool. But did you know you can refill this item with water? All you need to do is find a faucet with running water. Okay, I was right. Never got a chance to test it yet, though. Most green rooms can only be drafted along the edges of your house, and the secret garden is no exception. You can use this key on any locked door leading to one of these room positions. Okay. This just flat out tells you. Interesting. If you have come across any fancy ruby socketed candlesticks, you may want to take note in case you can find an item that can produce a flame. These specific candlesticks contain mechanical triggers that are tripped when the candle is lit. Yeah, so I guess I figured out almost everything these books say. I guess they're here just to kind of unblock you if you're still stuck on stuff. That's nice. And it fills in any gaps that might still be missing. I don't know. Did I actually learn anything new here? I guess the contraption list is useful. And I learned about some new items that I've never encountered before. Oh wait, did I actually read that last? Tools are cool, but they are only as good as the architect who harnesses their capabilities. As you finish reading this issue of Drafting Strategy, I want you to open your menu and look at your inventory. Take a moment to look at each item and contemplate the true potential they all hold. The same potential you see there is the same potential that resides within yourself, for it is not the tools themselves that will sculpt the grand structures and monuments of tomorrow, the deft hands and brilliant minds of architects like you. Yeah, no surprise in the courtyard. Okay, I'm still missing, I think, 3, right? Where do I want to put this? They're in the workshop or here. I have a workshop one. No, I have one for the stone letters, but not the workshop itself. Okay. What number is the workshop? Uh, 30, 35, 35. Okay. Okay, that took a while. Now what? I guess up here. Chamber of Mirrors. Probably should have thought about this more. Oh well. I'm too curious about this room. Willing to tank the run. Okay, so we've got blue box with a sun. Okay. But of course, I don't have any keys. I'm not paying attention. Okay, we'll be back when I have a key. No key here. I got is a sledgehammer. Oh, man. I'm about to end this run by dead ending myself. Let's try not to do that. Dang. I need gems for these classrooms as well. That's annoying. Actually... No, I need the axe. Dang. I don't have anything I need to light. I guess I'll just leave all that there for now. Oh, I need to do the freezer. Let's finally take care of the freezer. Oh, that's right. It freezes all my stuff. I may regret that, but oh well. Decided dedicated to deep freeze and cold storage. Mount Holly's freezer is an insulated space kept almost as frigid as the snowy mountains of Costa Rica. Sustaining a sub-zero temperature is vital for keeping the items in this room under ice. Really now? Okay, this is interesting. What number is this, by the way? Oh, it's not where I thought it was going to be. Here it is. 37, 38, 39, 40. Snowy Mountains, Puerto Rico. Okay. Let me find element. Snowy Mountains. So it's got to be this one. Oops. Okay. Well, the implications of this is that I'm gonna have to reread like all of these descriptions. Jeez. Maybe I do that in between sessions. If I just open all these so that I have them in the video, I can go and take my time and do that. But yeah, I'm just gonna make sure I've got them all here. Crazy. Right, there's still that one bedroom servants' quarters, I think. We're almost close to having found all of the regular ones. Wait, I didn't miss that one, did I? It'll be good to add all this to my notes anyway. And if well, oh no, I'm having the issue again. Oh, gosh dang it. Gotta click here. I was just an autopilot not paying attention. This one's supposed to be standard. I have yet to draw it though. That's crazy. I've gotten this one like 3 times. This one's supposed to be unusual too. Got it like every run since I found it. I do want the tomb again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do that in between sessions. Okay. Money and gems frozen, unfortunately. It's not great. Ah. Ah, okay. Wait, what did that say? Not for staff use? Master Sinclair's personal freezer. Oh my. Wait, what kind of key is that? It doesn't look like a sanctum key. Looks kind of like that multicolored one. Okay, there's a lot to do in the freezer. However, and if I'm not mistaken, oh. No, not freezer. What am I looking for? Here, heating and cooling curves. Just link to the freezer there, and then here. Link back to the laboratory. Oops. All right, so how does this work? I need to reach complete thaw. Where does one do this? Are there controls? Do I need the laboratory? Alright, well, I guess there's nothing more I can do until I figure out how to actually set the controls. Is there actually something in the laboratory I missed? Is this what the laboratory machine is for? Or did I just miss something? Stop going... Oh my gosh. All right. Man, what are these runs today? At least do another solve of this. Gems in both the black box are in both of... Okay, we've seen a similar one, right? So that's false. That's false. Okay, that's true. That was a weirdly easy one. Did we already get this one? There was a very similar one, at least. Have we already gotten all the unique ones now and it's looping? Or maybe it's random and I'm just now getting repeats? Or I've already gotten repeats and haven't noticed. Man, what another bust of a run here. Kind of. The treasure trove is disappointing with the lack of a key. Just double check all the rooms to see if there's a key somewhere that I missed. Oh, I can't. Yeah, okay. Nah. I start the day with that, right? That's how that works? Yeah, they don't reset. I really should have maybe... Well, you can't know ahead of time when you're going to draw the freezer. So, can't really plan for it to appear at a useful time. The secret keys lying around. Just need one key. What would happen if you tried to open that? I'd hope it'd prevent you. Alright, I think we're done. Bummer. Alright, well, I'm going to be busy in between sessions this time. Okay, right? Nothing else I can do. I think that's it. Alright. Call it a day.